gentlemen, children of all ages, Late Bloomers and GOB proudly presents to you. This is the one. Put up the ones, both of you, right now. This is the 1 year anniversary of the three not so wise men talking wrestling podcast. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Got my man with the all out background, our boy Audie, and I think he has
it's Deku.
We got a Deku shirt in the background for him. Then we got our boy with the Akatsuki, Mr. Itachi. We got Chris Hines. Then they got me with Todoroki, Goku Black, and Gurren Lagann. Who the hell do you think we are? With my Space Jam shirt, your boy CT. How are you guys doing today? I know, again, this is our 1 year anniversary. We would have stuff planned. I'm trying not to tell us within the first few minutes of this, but with so much going on in the wrestling scene, it's so hard to be just these podcast memes. I don't know. I'm done. I'm not trying to rap now.
That's even all over the place with that one.
Yeah.
We good. We live to see another day.
Yeah, and I just realized that I got this green and this green screen, so it's kind of it ain't bad though.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm glad you have power again.
Man, I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
So I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're live. We kicking.
You missed a lot.
Oh, I ain't missed that much.
He was watching it.
First thing I did when I got my power when I got off of work, I watched Dynamite. The very first thing. Woo! That show was.
Well, like that, we have again so many things going on this weekend. We have Clash of the Castle.
3 big shows this weekend.
Clash of the Castle comes on at 1 o'clock our time, I believe 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock all the year time. So that's going to be just I don't know if I'm going to be awake to actually watch that one.
Boy, gonna be up.
But I mean, you can always watch it on Peacock. So there's that.
Yeah.
Sunday around 4 o'clock, we have Worlds Collide, which that is NXT basically versus NXT UK to unify all the titles. Which this episode of NXT.
Yeah, I've seen some. See some clips. Just really built this up.
The packages that they've done is amazing. And then 3 hours, probably even 2 hours after that, we start All Out. Like we have the All Out pre-show. Oh, that's what we got to pull up. All Out pre-show too.
I got that on here.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's just go like straight into it. How are you guys liking the WWE Triple H era so far?
It's cool. It's cool. We done got some long matches.
Ooh, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
The stories are making sense. The humor, the freedom that I can tell, the freedom that he gave Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This last promo was freaking phenomenal. The whole theatrics of the Miz being being psychotic and seeing Dexter. That has been hilarious.
That was his whole gimmick in NXT. He would just show up, just look at you. It is like the greatest thing ever. I don't know where they're going with it, but I'm for it.
Wait, wasn't he the one that got married?
Yeah, he got married.
Yeah, he got married. Yeah, he was very non-emotional on that, and he
started back, I think, last week. Last week.
Had a little segment.
Yeah, and basically he's like, I'll be, or until we meet again, or something like that. I don't know, because he got arrested. But I mean, I will say, the Miz ain't no snitch.
He ain't no snitch. He was like, stop asking me about this man.
I said that he is a lot of things: a gray heel, an asshole, horrible actor, good wrestler. Did I mention asshole? Anyway, he all those things. One thing he's not is a snitch.
A snitch.
Mm-hmm.
We respect the Miz around here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah. For a hot second in the early or the late 2010s, he was like awesome.
Yeah, he was that guy. He
No
was
pun intended.
all right.
He was awesome.
He was definitely awesome.
Him and Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's some good TV right there.
Yeah, and I get a lot of people think that the Miz is boring, but I mean, his wrestling style works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wrestling style is the closest we'd probably get to Ric Flair. Because Ric Flair, even though, I'm not the biggest fan of his, this guy, he could just work matches after matches after matches, and he wouldn't get hurt. Even when he was hurt, he was still able to work his style of matches because they were simplistic in nature.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I seen a clip of Bret Hart. He was talking about Ric Flair's in-ring capabilities. He called him trash because every time that you try to suggest something, all he does is suggest the moves that he knows how to do or he's comfortable with. So everybody will go to him like, yeah, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And he'd be like, well, how about we do this? And then I do that. So it was like, so it's the same thing over and over and over again. And I was like, yeah, that's trash, but he done got over for about 100 years. So it worked,
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. But yeah, Ric Flair, Miz. I mean, shoot, even Randy Orton's working.
I was just thinking that.
And so it's like it works for him, and it builds longevity. So I can see Miz doing this for a long time. I can see Randy Orton doing this for a long time because how they work in the ring is, I want to say,
Smart.
It's smart and possibly one of the safer things as far as what wrestlers are willing to do and what they, as far as taking bumps and everything. It's probably one of the more safer things because if you know what you're going to getting in there, you know how to handle it. So,
right.
So yeah, I think it works.
They ain't no Will Ospreay and Ray Phoenix jumping off the ropes.
Man,
like
that match.
Like in the damn bounce house.
That match.
Both matches, that fatal 4-way and the
trios.
Yeah, the trios. Oh my God.
From the start.
They started off with Kenny and oh my God.
Did you hear Justin Roberts flexing on?
Oh my God, that intro. Oh my God. I'm sitting there cracked. I'm dying.
Oh, fuck that. Justin Roberts needs to get these hands.
I'm surprised he didn't. He like walk up on him. I just see Will in the ring just panting back and forth. Like, man, I would have hit him.
Yeah.
About it.
But Kenny told him to do
matches.
it. Yeah. Sold more merches in 2 continents.
But he didn't sell enough in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
That's Osprey country.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Let's just go ahead and start. Monday Night Raw. We had I think one of the best promos of WWE era so far. Matt Riddle, because now he got his first name back.
Yeah.
Right.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah. That one was like, what did they say? Because at first it was like, what did he call? And now it's the joke that I put, like, how does Seth Rollins feel about, him not being the man in the family? So now, yeah, Matt Riddle watches us. I know it.
You better watch what you say, Darius. Watch what you say, Audie.
Hey, check this out. He can say what he wants. I'm good on the mic too. So,
well, I mean, technically the mic was off there when he said that.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
they aired it.
This is a really good feud, mainly because these guys did have a good amount of heat, like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Seth did want to work with Riddle. There was something his ex-wife said about Becky or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets brought up by Seth Rollins. Oh man,
I think that was that Riddle idea.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, bring it back.
Bring it. that was just perfect. Like, because
what really got me about this feud is the
Mhm.
whole that before Raw, the camera
Mhm.
them in the parking lot. Somebody's talking about Triple H brought up most dangerous thing in NXT, the parking lot. Because everything happened in that NXT parking lot at what's that place?
The Full Sail, I
Full
believe.
Sail. Yeah, Full Sail University, yeah. Everything happened in that parking lot. I thought that was funny.
Man. But yeah, that was an amazing promo.
And then we had the women's tag team debacle.
Yeah, when I heard what happened, I was like, what?
Like, everybody's upset that Raquel and Aaliyah won. I don't care, honestly. I don't. They won. Awesome. Amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations to them both.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is she pinned the wrong person. Dakota Kai was not legal. Even she's like, yo, I wasn't legal. So
they might have to run that back on Raw though.
And then all of a sudden Raquel just turns on Aaliyah.
No, please let us have the tag team champions for a minute before we start breaking them up. Cause that shit would have been the exact same thing that fucking Vince would do. They champions and then they turn on each other after. Nah. Let them keep it. Let them build some momentum. You're still trying to figure out how to get Sasha back because it's rumors that she ain't coming back to WWE. So let them.
Ain't no way she ain't coming back.
Right.
I mean, hey, let the negotiation continue. That's all this is. This is a negotiation tactic. You know what? At first, I'm taking a year off. You know what? I might not even come back to WWE. Matter of fact, I might do Indies, and Indies is going to welcome me with open arms because, God damn it, I am Sasha. Like, she can do that, and
she was such a product of Triple H. I think she would work with him a little bit more.
Oh yeah, she probably would, but it's still negotiation. It's still negotiation. So
I mean, he know how much she worth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say Aaliyah got a little too handsy with Raquel. That was funny. But they were doing the poses and Aaliyah just like poop poop on her ass. And they both just started cracking up laughing. I'm like, Aaliyah, you're getting a little too into the moment right now. But I mean, I feel you.
Maybe she's a Psych fan. Yeah, that don't mean nothing to you, CT. But titty slapping was one of the things that happened in the later seasons of Psych. So they'll slap you. Yeah, come on, son. Come on. So yeah. But yeah, that was let them be champs.
And I'm happy that they got the main event spot. You know, sure that the women's tag team titles are at least they're trying to make it mean something.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, my dog's being jerked. What other match did we have on the show? How did you guys feel about the Street Profits and the Alpha Academy segment? Or actually, Kevin Owens in the Alpha Academy segment.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Chad Gable is
a national treasure.
Kurt Angle's son. I wasn't gonna say national treasure. He modeled after him so much that I'm pretty sure he found some way to get his DNA inside him. Like that.
False.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, yeah, that entire promo, I seen Kurt Angle in it, like him and the whole shush, thank you. Like, yeah, it was all of that worked. All of that was it was an amazing moment. And then,
how they got to Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan, I don't understand. It happened.
We all know that Kurt likes his little flavor, whatever, but it just works with Chad Gable a tad bit more because they were both in the Olympics.
They're both in the Olympics. They both got boxed heads.
Whoa.
They're both corny.
Yeah,
Like they're the split image. They're like you know how you can tell when some people are from the lineage of Bret Hart, not even just training up under him, but they modeled their stuff so much after Bret Hart that you can see it.
Yeah.
You see it with Chad. Even when he was Shorty G. Like you seen it. Like that's who he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do these suplexes, I'm gonna do these angular, I'm gonna do all of this stuff as an homage to the intensity, integrity, and intelligence of Kurt Angle. So yeah, it was amazing, which is why even Alpha Academy makes sense. Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. That is Alpha Academy.
Is if the world's greatest tag team would have came out to make the same. Shelton Benjamin, China House.
House.
I think they were their name was the world's greatest tag team, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And then they just kind of last week people were just giving Shelton Benjamin his flowers about how awesome he was. And it's like, yeah, I even posted, I hated the world's greatest tag team, like as a child growing up. But woo, goddamn, were they workers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you could not take anything past them. But the match that Alpha Academy and the Street Profits had, really good match. I know everybody is wanting the Street Profits to break up.
Not over here, we don't.
Nah, I
if
don't.
They do, they both need to get a good push.
Yeah.
Angelo Dawkins, he trains here in Tampa at the dungeon. He trains with a bunch of my friends, and he has been putting in that motherfucking work.
Yeah, I heard he decided to step it up too. Like it was like he was always cool, but I think when they seen how they was doing his teammate, I'm awful to it. Yeah, Montez Ford, how they was doing that and how they wanted to push him up as a superstar. He was like, oh no, I'm not getting left behind. Let me do this. And if they break up, I do not want it to be one of those turns. I want them to be like,
New Day.
Huh? Yeah, like the New Day.
Yeah.
Like they both do their own separate thing. But they're still technically a team. But they gotta be. And
then it gets to, they're probably gonna try to push Montez Ford to the moon. But if Angelo Dawkins build momentum, I would like to see.
He'll probably jump there first, but
yeah, but I would like to see it to be like an amicable match because I know if Montez Ford get it and Angelo is doing what he's been doing, yeah, eventually Angelo is going to get to that title shot with Montez because that is going to be a great story, and then it's just going to be. I want it to be amicable. I want it to be a face versus face type thing. So, or they both turn heels and it's heel versus heel, but they're still out of the like Blackpool Combat Society type shit. We're gonna give it all out in the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then let's see, what else did we have go on Raw?
What else happened?
Kevin Owens versus
what happened.
Well, we had Bobby Lashley versus The Miz, which again, going back to The Miz not being the snitch, I mean, hey, WWE, I just want to say something. We ain't dumb. Like, it was cool how they did the first time with Dexter Lumis and The Miz when they're walking down the hallway. But then when they did it in the crowd, it's like, yo, we see him. We see him seeing him. Don't act like we don't see them seeing each other.
Hey, this is kayfabe. Maybe we just imagined it like how Tommaso said that Kurt imagined it. It's all in your head. He was selling that.
I wish they would have done something. I wish they would have had him at the top of the scaffold. I know why they won't do that.
Yeah.
Have him at the top just looking like.
Yeah. or shit, even in one of those executive suites where it's the tinted and he cuts on the light so we can see him for a quick second and then we just maybe that wasn't him. Or when they cut back to him, it's a guy in there cleaning with the light on or something, like, yo, shit, maybe that what, like, it could have been a little bit better, but in kayfabe world, a little bit of the come on son is good though. Cause it gave Dexter an amazing pop. It was a good moment. It just wasn't a believable moment.
But I want to see is a lot of creepy ass white men that look like him just randomly just start showing up around the arena, just do.
They all got the same haircut.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the real Slim Shady comes on out of nowhere.
Well, all the real Dexters, please stand up. Please stand up.
Right.
Please stand up. Then, we had one of the other great segments, though. The Usos and Sami Zayn came out, which they, like, I said it from the jump. I was like, yo, KO's about to come out with this.
Mm-hmm.
And he came out, he spit. He was like, yo, if it wasn't for Jay, I would probably be world champion. And we wouldn't be talking about the 2-year celebration of Roman Reigns that they're going to be having this week on SmackDown, which is also a pre-tape, but whatever.
Yeah.
And they had them a really good match. People were saying that Jay should have been disqualified for using the steel steps, but I'm like, no. That's I can see how he was able to use that because he didn't physically like hit him with the steps.
Yeah, it's just an extension of the ring.
Yeah, he came out, boom. It's not like when Miro just that body drops Buddy Matthews. Or it's like that right there is a disqualification. But I mean,
man, we haven't disqualified anything but a chair in a good long time. I mean, with the stairs, stairs or whatever, in a good long while. So
I mean, unless they physically pick up the stairs,
pick it up and hit it with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's blatant.
Yeah, but that promo was amazing.
They set the seeds for KO and Sammy versus the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
That match.
The Usos have been talking, or at least Jay, one is a hater.
Damn hater.
He's been talking about how Sammy keeps losing, but
yeah, when was the last time he won a singles match?
when was the last time I won a match?
That too.
Like I know they won a match recently, but bro, you're losing just as much as Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team champions.
You know what? I'm not gonna disrespect the table like that, so I'm just gonna keep quiet.
I'm not disrespecting the head of the table.
Nah, I said the table. I'm
disrespecting the sides.
Yeah. No, the sides could whoop my ass, so I'm not saying nothing.
Oh no. When I was talking to a couple of my trainers back in the day, they were just like, yo, when they really want to blow somebody up, they make them wrestle against the Usos. I guess the Usos have mad cardio.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, makes sense. But also, tag team wrestling, I like tag team wrestling. Because with me, tag team wrestling, it was less shit that I had to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I got another partner. Boom.
Yeah, let me take a break real quick.
I'm always good at, I was good at getting beat up and just charisma. Everything else is like, yo, my partner's going to have to do the rest.
See, that's why there's all the injuries. You like, yeah, kick my ass. Yeah, and I seen a couple of your matches. You were damn good on offense. Like, you was good. I feel like you should be back in the ring, but we're not gonna have that conversation again. But
I'm trying to get this man back in the ring. Stop it! You do it every other week.
I know.
But no, that's as much as I I always keep telling myself, like, yo, just one more. Just one more.
Finish.
I wake up and my back start hurting. I'm like, no more.
No more.
No mas. No mas.
No mas. Yeah. But no, but yeah, that was a great promo. Sami Zayn went on Twitter and explained why he didn't hit Kevin Owens with the chair. He said he was afraid about the ref seeing him and Jay being disqualified. And he explained that to the head of the table, and they're cool now. So everything is going. I was like, you know what,
Roman understand.
Yeah, Roman understands.
Roman
That's all that
and
matters.
Sami Zayn together is just comedy.
So good. It's so good.
Shit, him being in
Sami
the
with
bloodline,
anybody.
yeah, him being in the
good.
bloodline is just amazing. That whole,
oh my God, that picture
Jimmy-
at the end of SmackDown last week. Oh my God, Sami in the background.
In the way that they took the picture, like when I first saw it, you don't see Sami in it.
Yeah. To top of his head.
Yeah, but no, it's just funny. I mean, he was like, Jimmy likes me. Look, Jay likes me too. And Jay was like, I ain't paying no attention, bro.
We're working on it.
It was just amazing. It is gold. And Sami can do no wrong in my eyes. He can't. Oh, God. But yeah, that was an amazing match. It was a good match. And it was an amazing promo. I mean, it tugged Sammy's heart, like you seen it. Man, you was the greatest. You one of the greatest in-ring people, and now you just looking like a bitch. Yeah, no, it was good.
I'm just gonna leave him cutting his hair again.
Excuse me. A really great promo that I saw, or just at least a face-to-face, Sheamus and Gunther.
Yo, SmackDown. Yeah, that was.
I missed that one.
Everybody else is just fighting, and these two are just looking face to face. First one to move is the weak one. I was like, that's getting me excited for this match.
He got Butch just jumping on people. Then Butch went on Twitter. He was like, Gunther is a stupid name.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
but apparently on SmackDown, he's gonna be in his old Pete Dunne gear.
yeah, he's gonna be wrestling.
I see the picture. I'm like, ooh.
Gunther's guy is.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, well, like, I'm just thinking about their match.
Man, his chest. I'm worried about his chest.
Yeah.
Sheamus already get bruised enough. You already see it.
Yeah. He's white as mayonnaise. You gonna definitely see that.
Well, no, Sheamus hits just as hard.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's just gonna be two man meat slapping man meat. And I'm just gonna be watching him like, I'm so glad it's not me. So glad.
That match is gonna be so good.
Anytime I would get chops, I would immediately just go down. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna be that person in the corner. Like, oh yeah, chop me again. Oh, nope. Bow. Ah! Oh, no.
Who else got a bean chop? Dax Hardwood.
Yeah.
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 I think Ludwig Dragunov.
Dragunov, yeah. Ilya Dragunov, yeah.
Ilya Dragunov. He does too. Like chops. Mm-hmm. I don't want to take those. No, that also makes me not want to wrestle anymore.
Chops.
But then we have, they had the NXT event where.
Hold on, wait. We're not gonna talk about Gargano and Austin Theory.
I mean, what really is there to talk about right now?
They had a promo.
I saw the promo.
I mean, I don't see. I'm not an NXT person, so I don't know the history.
Get away!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way. Gargano's basically just like his dad. Basically. That was the dynamic in NXT.
He was his dad, and so now Austin, I mean, I thought that was funny. Then it showed the selfishness of Austin Theory. He had it. Why didn't you call me when I had my child? Why didn't you call me when I had my U.S. championship? Like, you could have congratulated me. Like, yeah, all I hear is excuses. I had a baby. Yeah, I gotta can't call you because I gotta change baby wrestling diapers. Yeah, it's excuses. I thought that was hilarious. And this is one of the times that I just really like Austin Theory and what he's doing. So it was like, oh shoot. Now I'm kind of excited about this match that is going to be taking place. I don't think it's happening at Clash at the Castle though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's so this is going to be a build. This is going to be good.
Yeah, let
Like,
that simmer.
they're gonna say that for maybe Extreme Rules
Probably.
next pay-per-view coming up, or they're just gonna do it on Raw.
I think that Triple H is definitely going to let this build. Because I think that one of the things that he's doing at the start of his era is all of the people that rocked with him beforehand, all of the people that rocked with him and loved the NXT stories. This is like a thank you, because people was thinking that now that Triple H is, Vince is gone, Austin Theory is going to be around, but he's not going to be what he thought. But now he put him in a compelling story. If they can get this over, if they can have a great match as the result, yeah, Austin is gonna be pushed to the moon. So
he was already gonna get pushed to the moon.
Yeah,
I don't.
He was a Triple H guy before he was ever a Vince guy.
because Triple H was the one that signed him to NXT.
Yeah, but the what I was saying is that Triple H, there's some people in
more liking to him. Oh, Vince McMahon, oh, you got the egg. You see the egg.
Yeah,
Go to the egg.
we're not talking about the egg anymore.
Right.
The egg never happened. But no,
and we went like 4 months on talking about this egg.
yeah, but no, what I was saying is that there's some people in that were Triple H guys that he knows is like, nah, y'all got to still prove yourselves. And Austin they already made the hint of you had favoritism, and so he's probably going to be, you got the Money in the Bank title, but let's not put that on you. The money in the briefcase, but let's not put that on you just yet. Let you hold that for a little while, and then when we feel like we can pull the trigger on you, we can pull the trigger on you. And I think that if he pulls the trigger on him, it's going to be the moment where we think that Austin Theory can really win, because it being put on him initially was just, yeah, we just gonna feed you to Roman. That was the initial thing.
Yeah.
Because even the way that they played it was comedic. All the way up to SummerSlam, before SummerSlam, it was a comedic thing. And I don't know that everybody got their comedic moments with the Money in the Bank. Brock Lesnar with the boombox or whatever.
Yeah.
But you knew that Brock, it wasn't, Brock just being funny. It was Brock is going, when he takes this, it's going to be time. It ain't, but this one, I think that they were just going to disrespect the Money in the Bank. And now they're making him they're about to push him. And if he got a great match with Gargano, they're going to push it. So
he also has another son that's in, on Raw. So Dexter Lumis, that's his other son.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay.
It's all gonna tie together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, those three are going to come together and they'll show you the way.
All right. Now, what was going on with NXT? Because I missed that too.
Basically, on NXT, they acknowledged the past. They had prior NXT champions on there. They had prior NXT UK champions from the tag teams to the champions. I didn't know the women's NXT champion, UK champion, has been wrestling for 30 years. She wrestled in WCW. That's
wow.
Yeah. She's been wrestling for damn near 30 years. And she still putting on like banger matches. I mean, granted, the older you get, the better you get. But the fact that she's been doing it for so long and she's now whooping on these young kids, like, yo, she don't even need to be on NXT any longer. She's one of those types that need to be on the main roster. Toronto.
Yeah.
The fact that we have Io Sky, we have my baby girl Asuka, like, and then her, whew, get Kairi Sane back. Yo. They
Ain't ready.
really make these women kabuki warriors and have them going on a straight demolish of.
Yeah, straight tear.
Granted, I still want Ronda Rousey and Shayna Blazer to team up and go on a beat a bitch tour.
Yeah.
And all due respect to every woman on the roster and to like every woman wrestler, I'm not saying beat a bitch tour to be disrespectful. It's just something that, yeah, they can call themselves the BBT.
Yeah.
Like, what? We are the beat a bitch tour. We are just going around beating up bitches.
Yeah, they could work. I would like to see that.
And who gonna stop?
I'll go really quickly with the NXT lineup for Worlds Collide, because that is on Sunday. Woo!
It's gonna be a long day.
Right, we have the title for unification match with NXT's Ron Breaker versus NXT UK's champion Tyler Bates.
Have a bait.
Unification match for the women's championship, Mandy Rose versus Miko Saturn. I'm gonna mess that up. Versus Blair Davenport. The tag team titles are going to be unified. It's the Creed brothers versus Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen, Pretty Deadly and Gallus. The women's tag team titles will be on the line when Kaden Carter and Katana Chance faces Nikki Ash and Doudrop, which I pray. We are giving people their names back. We're changing names. Change Doudrop.
Yes.
Please.
Give me that Piper Nevin, please.
And then at the end of NXT, we got Carmelo Hayes versus Ricky. Yeah, I cannot wait for that. And then we're having the best out of 3 match with Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Okay.
When I was looking at the actual card, I was like, yo, a really good card. And I don't know too many people from like NXT UK, but just having the people that I do know, I'm like, yeah, this is really good.
Gallus is awesome. Tyler Bate, one of my favorites. So yeah, this will be a good show.
And all of them basically were just telling the champions like, yo, don't lose.
Yeah, and Pete Dunne on the on the iPad.
It's like, fuck. Because like Finn Balor showed up, Gunther showed up, Tommaso showed up.
Champ showed up, yeah.
Who else is showing up?
Shayna Baszler showed up, didn't she?
Shayna showed up, Rhea showed up. Rhea Ripley's the only person to hold the UK, NXT UK and NXT title. So, yo, I don't know who she's rooting for. She's probably rooting for Europe. Traitor.
Right.
Get your judgment day. Oh, by the way, come to the conclusion that Dominic Mysterio loves getting beat up by Rhea Ripley.
Who wouldn't?
Can you blame him?
No.
I would have gave her that kendo stick real quick. Yeah.
And I was like, yo, here you go. Hit me, mommy. Granted, I would have never ever done that.
Yeah. All right, but we'll be right back.
Right after these messages, where if you let us know, we will. All right, and we are back. We're just waiting on our boy Chris to pop into the group chat.
Right.
But guess who I will be seeing on Saturday?
Oh,
One of your favorite women on the indies.
that's what's up. Oh, look at me. I'm freezing. I'm freezing again. This is some bull. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll be going to Division Pro on Saturday. basically right after Clash of the Champions, I will be seeing one of our favorite people, one of our past indie workers of the week, which we will be getting back to that eventually.
Yeah,
Miss
we are.
Lennox. I will be seeing her and hanging out with her for a little bit. I'll tell her you said hi.
That's what's up.
But do you want to come back because you're frozen?
Oh no, it's this thing loading. We gonna keep going.
Bit. So then let's go move on down to AEW.
Yes. Got it.
How did you guys feel about the go home show for All Out?
I liked it. It was I don't know. I didn't like the fact that it was so many promos and so little wrestling. I mean, I know that they're trying to promote this, but at some point you got to realize that I don't think you have put on a bad pay-per-view. I don't think you have. And I know that no matter what anybody says, oh man, this is not making me want to spend the $50. Whatever. They're going to spend the $50. They're going to watch it. And they're going to be like, I can't believe this happened. Is this the best pay-per-view? Because they say it almost every pay-per-view.
Every single time.
This was the best one they had. Oh no, this was the best. Oh my God, they did it again. Like, yeah. And especially when they didn't have superstars on what was it? I can't remember they didn't have a lot of big stars in one of their pay-per-views, but they smashed it.
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody got injured.
Everybody got injured. Yep. And that was that one of the best pay-per-views they had? Like, it's up there. Like, it's to the point where some matches you probably mix up with, oh no, that wasn't all in. That wasn't all out. That wasn't Revolution. That was this. Yeah. So yeah, you are establishing yourself that even if you're not going to even if there are timing issues, even if there are little setbacks, when pay-per-view time come, you deliver. So I know the promos gotta happen, but work them into matches. Have interference, have stuff. Y'all don't do a lot of it. Like all of the WWE traits, y'all don't do a lot of. So y'all are granted a little bit of grace when you start doing stuff like that. So that's the only thing that I really was like, okay. Like, even if when Moxley came out the second time, he could have interrupted the match. It did a no contest and just.
I mean, he kind of did that.
Did that last week, didn't he? Yeah.
The week before.
Did he attack Mark Sterling, I think? Tony Nese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he could have done it again. Like, we would let that happen because it's Moxley, and we would expect that from Moxley. Now, if people like
He's gonna attack Roosh.
No, you don't do it on that match. They should have added another match.
What's up?
Yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is that y'all could have put a match in 30 seconds. Boom, he let him come in. I got something to say. Right after that, yeah, it would have worked. But it was still good. Like, the matches were great. Like, I liked the matches. I didn't like Jack Perry's face to face that much. It was a little disconnected as far as the way that the conversation went. It was like, yeah, I looked up you as a father figure. You want to talk about my father? Like, hey, calm down. We, it just really bothered me on that. But I am happy that he was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you what a man is. So he's not about to be Jungle Boy.
Or are they
Jack Perry
no longer doing the Jungle Boy thing? And is he just going to be Jack Perry?
That's what I'm hoping for.
And also, I'm just saying, where's Luchasaurus?
Don't know. That has been like something that I noticed he hadn't been around him that much. But
like, or granted, I mean, they did suspend Eddie Kingston for 2 weeks for putting his hands in Sammy Guevara's face. So maybe they suspended him for 3 weeks for gently touching tips with old boy's head.
Yeah, maybe. But and I think that was actually the excuse that he was suspended for that. But
is it human cruelty if an animal attacks a human being?
No, because they're just being animals.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but we're animals, so should it be a problem if we attack? Because we're just being animals.
We're not going to get into this today.
Yeah.
All the gringos and stale pieces of white bread. God, you can't attack animals. Oh, the animals are this and that. Oh, you shouldn't hit them. Oh. I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah. If the dog bite me, I'm gonna bite him back. I'm just.
Oh hell yeah, no. No, bro, don't bite me. I ain't bite you, did I? I'll bite you right in the
Just plain, I would never bite my dog.
I would if my dog bites me. I'm like, bitch. Fair play, nigga. And then I'm gonna watch him. Shit.
He's joking, Peter. Yeah, listen.
On 3 occasions.
Listen. The only group of people that have as much power as the LGBTQ is PETA.
Nah, nope, because they tried to come after Steve Irwin and we shut that shit down.
Steve Irwin is a god. We're not good. He's not us. But no, that Jack Perry promo was probably the low point for me. But everything else was just amazing. I felt something in CM Punk's thing, and I was like, nah, that's cap. I can't like this. That's cap. Yeah. So it was amazing. Even though I did see people saying that he just wasted so much time doing all that, I was like, nah, that was perfect for where he was and what he was doing, and that was like the only believable thing. I mean, that would have been the only believable way that I would have accepted CM Punk getting a rematch that quickly. So,
oh no, ooh, that promo was great with Ace Steel.
Yeah.
Plus, he dropped the F-bomb. Now it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like when I heard him, you just say fuck on live TV? Discovery Channel or Plus, whatever the hell they want to be called, had already told him, like, yo, you guys need to knock off the language and everything. Very next show. Stand the fuck up.
Get the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing. And then Moxley did come back again, like, yo, you said what? Nah, you better bring it because I'm going to fucking kill you. That's pretty much what he said. I'm going to kill you. I done did this everywhere. I'm GCW. I'm done all of this. I done danced. Like, he was on it.
Yeah.
He was on it, and I thought that was amazing.
Which at first, I didn't know exactly who the guy was.
Neither did
I. My whole thing was like, yo, what I would have shown was people in the back like fighting to get
to the ring.
Yeah, and then they still got that same angle or whatever. Like him grab it, and then Dave did say something about how they should have shown him going to CM Punk's room and talking to him, because I would have them trying to fight to get to the ring. They're coming up to Ace Steel like, yo, I need the contract. Give me the contract. Give me the contract. He's like, no, I'm not giving it to you. And he walks into CM Punk's locker room. I feel like that would have had a bit better.
That probably would have been. I think that I like the fact that we didn't know who he was. It was somebody that just came out and he took it out. Like, is this a ring guy or something? What are you gonna do?
He's gonna challenge Moxley.
All right, who is this guy? And I like the fact that, and I do like the fact that they didn't show people fighting to get to the ring, because it kind of made it a little more. It did two things. One, him coming out almost immediately just ended all of that. Maybe he's for somebody. We're just going to get that, right? Maybe he's going to be a new manager or whatever. Second thing, the fact that nobody came running out to try to get it before him was like, maybe there's a little hesitation in the ring because it's Mox that got the championship because, you know, he's a badass. Like, you know, not nobody is scared of anybody, but kayfabe scared. Like, nah, I ain't going out
The
there.
only thing that's going to happen in a Moxley match is he's going to bleed.
Huh?
So the only thing that's happening in the Moxley match is that Moxley's going to bleed.
I mean,
Over under in 3 minutes.
I'm definitely going under, but but yeah, no, he kills people in the ring too.
I'm shocked he hasn't came out and just done the sand. Well, granted, he doesn't drink anymore, but done the Sandman thing. Bah, bah,
Especially gonna say
Yeah, you could have did it with milk. Be like Kurt Angle.
yeah.
But no,
Try to get him to drink a little water with some substance inside of it. And then he's like, no, it's milk, even though milk is inherently bad for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you on a little bit of a tangent. The only reason why that we drink milk is because during one of the world wars, the government had way too much of it. So they had to find a way to get rid of it. So the wrestling, the military and the government work together to get the got milk thing. So that's why we drink so much milk, ladies and gentlemen. We do not need milk. Milk is actually bad for us. If we are going to drink milk, it should be more of goat milk or almond soy milk. Granted, a lot of you motherfuckers are soy whatever allergies and almond allergies, nut allergies, whatever allergies. But again, milk is not good for us. Don't let these motherfuckers confuse you.
hey,
Learn
listen,
something new every day.
listen.
Like I get some almond milk.
They make cake with milk and it's delicious. And so I am going to continue with this milk thing. Like, it's like but no, yeah, that was it was good for me. Chris, what did you think about
Loved
since
it.
you watched
Loved
it more
it. Loved
recently?
it. Yes, it's fresh in my head. I loved it. Take my money 2 weeks
Right.
ago.
Am I the only person that noticed that Warlow just rolled the nigga out of the ring? He was just kicking him out like, like that is amazing. Like he just killed them and was like, "Oh, there's a dead body. Let me move
that body.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that was one of my things. But these matches that they setting up for is amazing. Even though
the All Out card and gee,
Tell you, man, we're gonna be up till 1 a.m.
yeah,
Glad I work Sunday night.
yeah, it's a lot of fucking matches on here. And then on top of that, it's like then you putting 3 on the pre-show. Like that's another thing. But then one of the things that I wanna just give a round of applause to is the Acclaimed is getting their title shot.
Oh, time. I'm crown champs.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what they rap. Ooh, Matt Caster versus Swerve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't wait
That's
for
what they
that.
should have did.
Yeah, I would appreciate. I would appreciate this.
Promos.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about now. I'm just saying in the long term, I still wish Ass Boys was around, and this would have been the build to the promo. And then, if they won, and you get the Ass Boys to turn on them the way that they did, and then go through this story like this, like I wouldn't really change anything about this story, with the exception of Ass Boys, the Gun Club. Let me stop. The Gun Club turning after they won the championship. Everything else in this would have just been cool. Even the Billy Gunn turn, them joining Stokely, and like all of this stuff would have been great after. Like, yeah. And that's the only thing that's the only issue that I have with this whole storyline. So
there's one thread that I'm having slight issue with. And that's Stokely. I love Stokely. Don't get me wrong. What the fuck is he doing?
He building a roster, man.
And Stokely, if you grab me like you grabbed Tony,
ooh, Tony's about to punch that man in the face. Right in your ear.
Listen, Tony was a professional. I appreciate that.
It's like he's given cards to Lee Moriarty, Ethan Page, the Ass Boys, and now W. Morrissey.
Yep.
So hopefully soon they will like start doing something with them.
They're about to.
Because they're rarely seen on TV, if at all.
Yeah, and I think that's what Stokely's getting ready to do. He's about to take them, turn them into this monster heel group, and it's just gonna work. Like it, I think that he got the right group of people around. Like even the Lee Moriarty, him being a worker, even if he don't win all of his matches, if he knows what his role is and if he puts on a great show, it can work. It's kind of like Brandon Cutler in that group. Like Brandon Cutler knows his position and he plays it well. When he got to jump in and when he plays his part, it works perfectly. Like, but he doesn't have to win. But again, he also does stuff behind the scenes too, if memory serves me correct. So he's not really trying to be big on it.
If we're going to talk about him, let's go ahead and just talk about that main event.
Man. just the start was like, what? Hold on, wait a second. Kenny, no, I got this. And it was on from jump. They was on each other's asses. And it was just like, it's only been 15 seconds. It's only been 15 seconds and then we got here all the way, man. Yeah, that was
like storytelling that they told between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Like word is that they're going to be facing each other at the Tokyo Dome.
They
first
need
of January.
Yeah, him.
Or them holding them off till the next. Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom. That's what they're thinking. I would say hold it off until Forbidden Door too, because supposedly New Japan wants that Forbidden Door to be in Tokyo. And if it is, I am trying to go.
Yeah, no, that'd be amazing. And honestly, if they hold it off until next year like that, I can see them still having this match and then it ends in a no contest or it don't end clean to where this can actually build up even more. And that would be,
a time draw.
Yeah, something like that. Because those time draws be like, I don't care if it's 60 minutes, 30 minutes. If it's good, it's good. And we haven't gotten a lot of them, but when they do it, it's like
they're pretty good.
Yeah, it works when the draw happens and everybody is pissed and they're saying 5 more minutes. Like, let me just get 5 more minutes. Like, it works. And I'm also glad that they had a quick burst of time draws because they did 30 minutes with Kenny and Bryan. Then they did 60 minutes with Hangman and Bryan. And then it almost went another 60 again with Hangman Bryan Part 2. Like it was like, are we about to get another draw? And then all of a sudden it stopped. Like we don't have a lot of draws in here. We don't have a lot of they are getting a little heavy on the DQs, but
yeah.
It's after 3 years, eventually you're gonna have to start doing them at a clip and then stop it again. At least we haven't been having so many surprise roll-up finishes.
But did you see? Did you end up watching the promo that I showed you from last week with Kenny?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I've been busy with this new job.
Yeah, you just take 5 minutes out of your day, watch it. Because Kenny comes down, he gives a little promo or whatever, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you the mic to say whatever you want." Tosses it in. Kenny goes off, and then whoo, that really like set the stage for their match this week.
Okay,
and
I'm
then
gonna have to check it out. I mean, I'm gonna get to it.
They Kenny and them had another promo, which then they got decimated by Aussie Open and all them. Oh, we did find out that Hangman Page is going to be a part of the Dork Order. on Friday.
Yeah. Now, with that,
Yeah.
do you
Who
think
winning?
that, it's either going to be Best Friends or it's going to be the Dark Order? Who do y'all think
Dark
is
Order.
going to take this? I hope not. I mean, I would love for him
It only
to.
makes sense because Adam Page is wrestling, and the one thing about AEW is you can pretty much see what they're doing, and they don't deviate.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they will throw like a wrench in it, and that usually gets people up in arms. I think a lot of people do want to see the Dark Order versus the Elite, but I think that the Dark Order is going to win.
yeah, I think that the Dark Order is going to win. I don't know, because I'm also seeing the Best Friends, and the Best Friends momentum has been growing, especially with the return of Orange Cassidy. Like, that is another thing that has been going on, and I think that they've been trying to figure out what to do with them, and I think that they probably would do it, because if they don't, like, I can see it going different ways, because if the Dark Order loses, and Hangman gets pinned, he'll start feeling like it's on him, and he'll go back into all the other stuff. And then you still got their friend story of them trying to pull him out, and then maybe they can have another redemption arc with him in it again. Like, I can see that happening. I can also see them Hangman losing, and he was like, hey man, we'll get him next time, and that's the end of it. But I can see the Best Friends going to the championship and putting on a great match between the Elite, and possibly winning if Kenny and them wants to, give the younger team shine, because they do
are on
that.
the poster if they're not wrestling.
Huh?
Oh, never mind, they are.
Yeah, they doing against Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal.
I will say, the Young Bucks, the EVPs, they are ducking the top guys. They are ducking FT mother. Shut your mouth, R. Young Bucks don't want the smoke.
No, they don't. And maybe that's the reason why they kept them off of the game. Yeah. Elite is really looking
how much we're gonna get played with.
Yeah.
Is
that if any other big thing happened?
Not really.
W. Moriarty.
WC Morrissey?
Moriarty. WC Morrissey. W. Morrissey. Whatever. Morrissey. Big Cass.
The cats.
Yeah.
Is all elite. They just haven't made the graphics yet for him. But where it is that he is all elite, I'm happy to see it. Boy, when he came out, I was like, yo, he's giving me some real Diesel like vibes.
Yeah.
I said the exact same thing. Like, this man look like Diesel.
Yeah.
The long hair and everything.
Because
that's good graph.
Diesel wasn't the most well-liked champion, I should say. He didn't draw like he thought he could. But they do Morrissey right, he can definitely be there. I haven't really seen him too much in Impact, but from what I have seen, like, yeah, he's been putting in that work.
He's been putting in work. I can see if they do him right, I can see him fighting for the TNT title against Wardlow.
Oh yeah,
and that would be one of those matches where it's like,
Wardlow needs that.
Yeah.
Wardlow needs some competition.
Yeah.
And I was doing the math a few days ago. I'm like 13 fucking titles. 13 fucking titles on AEW. Like the men's world championship, the TBS championship, All Atlantic championship, tag team championship, the women's title, TBS title. Now we have the trios title. They're about to have what? We have ROH Pure title, ROH Tag Team, a TV, the ROH Championship, so that makes 11.
The knockout. Which one Wheeler got?
He has a Pure title.
Pure. Yeah, I said that.
Let's see. They've showcased the IWGP titles.
Mm-hmm.
They've showcased the
AAA title.
tag titles. They just showed a cure. How do I say her name? Hikaru. She's in a women's championship match.
Oh, like Shida.
Yeah. There's damn 14, 15 titles that they've shown on AEW, but they need to focus on their own titles. It's great that they are in cahoots with all these other champions or with all these other promotions and stuff. But yo, focus. Like, there should be no reason why we haven't seen Swerve in our glory.
Yeah.
So long. And then they just randomly give the match with these claims. I mean, it's fine, but I want them to have a program.
Yeah.
Jay Cargill, her and Athena have been going tit for tat, but Jay Cargill is still the number uno, the day one champion in AEW. Tweet like it, you stupid motherfucker. Even though I feel like she's gonna lose with him. And it's just so many titles, not enough time. Take those mixed championships off of, or don't take them off of Ty and I was gonna say Carmelo. What's his name again?
Sammy.
It's like, we don't just have them have some mixed tag team matches. Granted, they're just gonna keep fighting Ruby Rose and
Ortiz.
Which did they fight? Yeah, they fought last week.
They fought last week. They fighting this week.
They fighting again?
Yes, part 2.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not have Dante Martin and Sky Blue like together. I think they're a couple, but they don't mesh well in the ring. Like, Dante's style is so super fly high, and Sky Blue is so puncher in the face.
Yeah. But speaking of that, y'all seen how right I was. He shaved his goatee. He gets on TV. Nobody wants to see all of that boy hair on Dante Martin's face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That goatee just made him look like some type of baron. And it was like, nah, it ain't working for you. He shaved that. It was like, you know what? Tony looked at him that day, was like, there's something different about you. We're gonna put you in the match.
I like it. Go on TV.
Go on TV. Yeah. Stay clean shaved. You still young. Look it. But yeah, let's actually
let's look at this card and try to figure out who we think is gonna win.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to come back. We got some time. All right. The AEW All Out match card.
Let's do the pre-shows first.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm going. We're gonna go Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston.
Ishii. I want Eddie to win though.
Definitely Ishii. Whoo, man. We got Hook versus Cool Hand Angelo Parker for the FTW Championship. Oh, you muted.
Why do I always want to call him Cool Hand Luke? I don't know why.
I don't know, but I like Cool Hand Luke better anyway. But yeah, this is definitely a hook.
All about the hookers.
Hookers over here.
Huh? What? Yeah, but it's Hook. But then we got the match that I care for, the one that means so much to me. Pac versus
the Bond villain,
underrated, yet he's over it, Kip Sabian.
Whew. I like the promo that they had him do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not like a villain.
Yeah.
I forgot that he's British.
Oh, you did? Yeah, no.
You know that he was British, but I was like, I see why you're a villain.
Yeah. No, man. This one this one is hard for me because I'm a Pac fan. But I get to see Kip Sabian back in the ring. I knew he was coming right back when Penelope Ford was in her dark match. So I was like, oh, they're back. But who y'all got while I try to decide?
I'm gonna say Pac. It's because they ain't really showcased the All Atlantic title for him yet. It's kind of been there.
But yeah, I feel like they shouldn't, for his first title defense on AEW.
Yeah.
Title off of him. If they want to do it like the next time they wrestle, awesome. But then again, they also don't do rematches too much.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kip has a vendetta against Pac, so I can see them keeping it going.
Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be a
one and done.
A clean, I don't think this is going to be a clean victory. And I can actually see them bringing out a lower tier star in this match to try to build.
Penelope Ford.
Huh?
Or bring up Penelope Ford.
You said they're bringing up Penelope Ford?
No, bring out Penelope Ford.
Oh no, they're gonna bring out Penelope. Yeah, that can be the thing. She costs Kip the match, but it's by beating Pac's ass.
No, I would say Penelope Ford low blows Pac and
Kip win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that, but I don't think they want to take the belt off Pac like how Chris said. So I think that she's costing them a match would probably be more of the thing. She low blows them, but the ref sees it, causes disqualification. They jump them, but I would say that probably.
It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good match, and a lot of people sleeping on that match. But the next one, the Pinnacle versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Look, my wild with that. Got a bad pay-per-view now.
Which they are, I guess, calling them the Pinnacle.
Yeah. Yeah, they said it a couple times.
Have it's the Pinnacle, Wardlow, and FTR.
Yeah. They even said it in a promo. They mentioned them like, being the Pinnacle. It was like, oh, okay.
This is hard because I have always been like, when I was watching Impact and it was coming on like basically every Friday, the Motor City Machine Guns was like one of those things. And then when I used to work there, the Motor City Machine Guns were there as well. So I've always like seen them and I've always admired them.
Oh yeah.
Because FTR is like,
yeah.
Here.
This is probably going to be one of those matches.
I'm gonna give it to the Pinnacle just because they need to give Wardlow like a dominant win, and FTR is still on their. They're still the champions unless they lose and they're giving the Motor City Machine Guns a title shot at the IWGP titles because that's how it goes in New Japan. Like just because the titles aren't on the line, if say Wardlow would be the one to get pinned, they automatically still get a title shot at the tag team champions.
Yeah.
Tag champs don't lose a team.
And I feel like FTR versus Motor City Machine Guns at like a New Japan Strong for the titles.
Mane.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mane.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't think they've ever, I know for a fact, they've never wrestled each other. Like, at least as the tag teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I definitely...
I'm going to give it to Jay Lethal and Motor City Machine Guns.
I can see that, too.
I'm sick of Jay Lethal taking pins.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now we got Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh,
Yeah, you see this?
This card in my heart is not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Ah, yeah, like
I'm gonna give it to Hobbs, just so Ricky could build up his baby
yeah,
face a
because
little bit
when it
more.
comes to baby faces, it's always the fight.
Yeah.
So I would give it to Powerhouse Hobbs, but I don't want them to have like a quick match.
No,
No.
I don't think that's gonna be quick. I'm gonna give it to Ricky Starks, but I can see Hook coming out beating up Ricky. Like
Can I do this?
I think those three should stay separate.
it
Right.
might happen. That's what I see though. And
Team
I could be
tag,
wrong.
yeah, it doesn't need to really be involved in any of it. Like keep it just between Ricky and Powerhouse.
That's gonna be a great match though.
Just,
I forgot how, man.
All right. Now we got the House of Black versus Miro, Sting, and Darby Allin.
I want them to give it to the House of Black because the House of Black needs some good ones.
They need a victory, big time.
They need something.
Shit, but Miro needs one too, basically.
Look, well, I know taking the pin in this.
It's Darby. Yeah.
So
yeah, Brody is going to throw him around.
Or Darby are taking the pin. I'm telling you that. Because it can't be Miro. Sting is just Sting.
Yeah.
And
another Sting match on pay-per-view.
And Malachi Black is good to Malachi Black because Malachi it's going to eventually be, if not on Wednesday, Malachi Black versus Miro.
Yeah.
So you don't want Miro to lose. You don't want Aleister Black to lose. Or sorry, Malachi Black.
Yeah.
I mean, it could potentially. I could see Miro taking down Brody.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I'm going with the House of Black because they do need one big time. And they need some.
The America just be like, it's y'all fault I lost. Get out of here.
Yeah. And I mean it's all right, but I mean it's a lot. Like
the Redeemer.
Because
it's my favorite.
And I'll get into that a little bit later about the issues because it's a lot from House of Black to Andrade and all of them and Death Triangle and that. I mean, it's just all
it's a good problem to have, but it's also like a horrible problem to have because it's like, yo, all of these teams deserve to be pushed.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so many spots and there's so many ways that you can push an individual where teams are going to need to start to take losses, but that's when you bring up the wingmen and have them get sometimes the trust busters.
Yeah.
Take some losses.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the whole story intertwining with each other. Like Ray Phoenix and Pac, Death Triangle versus House of Black. We got that. Death Triangle versus Andrade. We got that. Like we got a lot of, and I think there was an issue between House of Black and Andrade crew. Like there's been a lot going on with those three, and it's unsettled, and it's just it's hard to keep up with what's going on in that particular one. But and then you throw Miro and Darby in there. Like I mean, it's a lot, but I'll come back to it.
Yeah, we will be back again after these messages. Oh.
All right. While this is loading up, it's gonna take a minute. But while we waiting on him, we'll just keep it going. But yeah, you got Miro versus Miro, Sting, and Darby versus House of Black. You got House of Black versus Death Triangle. You got Death Triangle versus Roosh and all of them, right? And then you got Andrade still beefing with Darby Allin and Sting. Like it is hard to keep track on who's with beefing with who at the moment, and it seems like it should be one of these things that should come ahead, but it don't look like any of it connects. It's like everything is in this separate universe, and
we'll get back to it when we get back to it.
yeah, we'll get back to it when we get it. But it should really be them jumping into the whole, you know what? We all got problems with each other. Let's just tornado match this. Just do a whole battle royale or something shit. You can even do a 3-team gauntlet match. Do 1-on-1, whoever's fighting. And if you pin one of the dudes and one of your dudes come out, then it's gonna be a 2-on-1. And it could be that it would be I can see that happening. But you know, I'm not the booker. So
we just fantasy book around here.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
All right. I was just saying this to Chris. We got House of Black beefing with Sting and Darby, right?
Yep.
We also got House of Black beefing with Miro. We got House of Black beefing with Death Triangle. We got Andrade beefing with Darby and Sting. We got Andrade beefing with Death Triangle. And none of this is connected. Like what I was saying is that they should bring this story to a full-blown collision course and try to do a 16.
Anarchy in the cage.
That works. But what I was saying was that, let it be in the cage. What I was saying is you do a 3-team gauntlet and you start off with 1-on-1. You beat somebody, it's a time, but when you beat somebody, if your teammate comes in, is the next time the person comes in is a 2-on-1. Or maybe he gets pinned, and it can really be something like that, and let that shit be in the cage.
Something like War Games.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But but that's what I was saying about that, because that's one story that's bothering me, because now we got, after the House of Black, we got the Casino ladder match, and we got Claudio Castagnoli versus Wheeler Yuta versus Penta El Zero versus Ray Phoenix versus Rush versus Andrade versus Dante versus the Joker, who is to be determined. First question.
Is MJF the Joker?
That's the first question.
Everybody's saying it's like, yo, MJF should be the Joker and should win, so he has his automatic title shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would make the most sense. But we do know that sometimes, because last year it was Adam Page.
Yeah, they did it before. That's one of my issues with it. It's been done, because we had the conversation on the podcast before that, and it was like, it gotta be Hangman. And somebody on here was like, no, I don't see it being Hangman, because Tony likes all of his things. It's like, no, it gotta be Hangman, because he needs to get a shot, and he just had his baby, so it took him out. So people been getting wins, and that, there's the exact same thing is happening.
Yeah, it was the only way for him to get his title shot anyway. He lost in the end. Yeah.
But the thing is, even though I'm saying that it's been done before,
it doesn't mean that it
shouldn't be done again.
No, it definitely should be done again. If it's going to be
MJF,
yeah. Who else can they really bring in? And then who in the match do you see actually being a worthy contender for? I guess Andrade could be a worthy contender, but they're about to set him up to feud with Private Party for a little bit.
Yeah, but the way that I see it is that out of all of these people, there's no connection between Dante. And if they put Dante in there, it's just so he can get the spotlight. So
Dante has already had a title match. He doesn't need another one.
I understand that, but that's the only person outside of the Joker. And if it's not MJF, This one is going to be a weird one.
I don't like it how they have like two people from the BBC,
Mm-hmm.
two people
BCC.
from
BBC is something that
That's why I say the
British,
BBC.
the British broadcast channel.
Oh, that's where you want to take it? You want to take it to the British broadcast channel? Because it's something else too. It's
Like that's why I always put BPCC. It's like, yo, I know I want to say BBC one of these days. But they have both Roosh and Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
One of those,
and then you got Ray and Penta.
yeah, it's like one of those people from each groups should be out, and they should put somebody else in.
Yeah.
But I mean, watching the match that they had on Dynamite,
yeah, it was amazing.
Whew, I don't know. I think they did that match and then the 6-man tag, but it's like both those matches just boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
That's how Sunday gonna be.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's why they have them all in the match. Granted, Claudio's just there for the power. I want him to spin 2 people.
He should. Now, if they do bring in MJF, we all agree that MJF is going to be the winner, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if they bring in MJF, I do not want to see Rat Boy MJF, who stays in the corner too much, and he gets other people to do the dirty work. Hey, I paid you. Ooh, wait a minute, that might work, huh?
If they do the Austin Theory,
what?
How everybody was down and Austin Theory just kind of came out.
Nah, I think
Brock Lesnar. More Brock Lesnar. I think Austin Theory just kind of came out.
Yeah. No.
They just gotta throw him in the match.
I was just about to say I did not want him to be the Rat Boy where he's hiding in the corner, and then he was like, you know what, I need y'all to protect me. I can see him
wrestling for so long, so about the same amount of time as Punk.
Yeah, but no, I changed my statement on that. I definitely want to see him possibly being not so much of a rat face, but I can see him paying off Andrade and Roosh to win. Who, as a comeback, he jumps in, works out a deal with him, pay them because they already got that history together. He wins the title after they've just been whooping on everybody else's ass. Yeah.
Everybody hates him. And then he comes up after the world title match.
Yeah, I can see that. That made me quiver in my boots. Like, ooh, he comes back in, he's like, ooh, to be the fucking super heel still. Oh.
And that's also confusing. It's like, it seems like CM Punk is about to turn heel.
CM Punk has been heel.
But how do you make that? Do you make MJF a face?
No,
or is it like we have a heel, but then we have a super heel?
I said this before. The way that AEW has played the face heel game has always been about the situation. Bryan Danielson came in as an asshole from the very beginning. But because he was loved and everything, him versus Kenny, it was just like, oh, that's a great match. Him kicking people's face in was a great match. When he got to Hangman Adam Page, people started booing him. Oh, you're fickle. And that's literally how it's been. Kenny has turned heel, but he was still loved like a face. And he was just like one of those arrogant faces until you realize that the story was Hangman versus Kenny for the championship. And that's going to eventually happen. Oh yeah, we riding with Hangman. Like Chris Jericho in certain situations have been technically the face. It's always been situational.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes it's more nuanced and then sometimes it's blatant. Like I said that before Dynamite started, said it to Chris. I think that the elites are the real heels in the game. And that came into fruition. Like, no, back when they were thought to be faces, when MJF was still on their team. When it was Cody and all of them, it was like they're meant to be faces. And I'm like, no, they're meant to be heels. You see Michael Nakazawa talking about, hey, we're best friends. Why can't you just change the name to the best friend? So, I mean, you do have that power. And like just those little hints of stuff was like, oh, these guys are definitely the heels in the game. And eventually it's going to be the elite versus the roster, or it's going to be how they're playing it now. It look like it's going to be former WWE stars versus the originals. Yeah. So
Does Jericho go with the originals, or does he go with the WWE?
I think he goes with it. That would be that. Oh, that would be like Civil War when they was fighting over where Spider-Man was going to go. Not the movie, the actual comic. Spider-Man was in the middle, and they was trying to decide. Tony and Steve was trying to get them to be on what side Spider-Man is going to be, because it's going to change the game. And I think that they can play that story roll out with Chris Jericho. Shit, you can play it out with a couple people as a recruitment. Hey, y'all, FCR, I know that y'all were WWE guys, but y'all hated it there. You know, they mistreated you. They done had you do degrading stuff to yourself. Why don't you join us? You see how they're doing Moxley and all of this, but you still haven't had the shot at the tag team title.
That would work, but you know why it couldn't work? Because the Young Bucks are ducking FTR.
Oh, and that would be the joining of the FTR joining the WWE just so they can get a shot at the elite. That would be amazing. Kenny being on that side, the Young Bucks being on that side, Hangman being on that, like being on the originals against Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Claudio, FTR, Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black. Like it can be a big thing. Like they can do a Worlds Collide type event with that. And it don't have to be every year. I was about to say like a Survivor Series, but I had to stop myself. Like, no, that doesn't have to be an every year thing. But yeah, I hope that happens. Don't know why I got off on a little tangent, but
because that's what we do here at the Three Dots.
Yeah, let me see if my camera's. Oh yeah, my camera's working good again. All right, but let's get back into this match card because we still didn't do WWE's. All right, but Tony Storm versus Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Yeah, versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida.
Tony Storm winning it. She was supposed to win the title from Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, they're still going to keep that.
I do see now Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker breaking up during this match. Like they've been setting the seeds, but I feel like the seeds is going to bust open a little bit during this.
Yeah, I can see that.
I see Jamie Hayter having the pin one, and then Britt
pulling her off.
Yeah,
I can see that. All right, so we all agree it was Tony, though, right?
Tony Storm.
Yep. Okay. All right. Whew. Then we have the Elite versus whoever wins tonight.
TBD.
You said what?
I said versus TBD.
TBD.
I have TBD winning.
I have TBD winning too. And I don't care who it is. Whoever wins that, I do believe it is going to be a Dark Order because we started that conversation earlier in the podcast. I'm making a decision it's going to be Dark Order. But even if it's not Dark Order, then if it's the Best Friends, I think the Best Friends is going to win it over the Elite too. I don't think either one of those wins are going to be clean though.
Nah, not ever.
Yeah, not them being not against the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. I don't see that being clean. If they do beat them clean, god damn, that would solidify the title shots in a way.
Ooh.
But
I know what happened to the Elite. Undisputed Era.
See, that's what I was thinking too. Like either the Undisputed Era or Aussie Open could do something and cause them to lose.
yeah,
Because Bobby Fish is possibly leaving, so they need to like do something with them.
Yeah.
And not because after he leaves, it's just going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, and it's like, yo, what are we doing? What are y'all? Granted, injuries are a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And yeah, like injuries has screwed up so much shit. But I do want them to have that one blow-off match between the Elite and the Undisputed.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is gonna happen. But all right. Then we got Jade Cargill versus Athena.
It's been a long time without you, my friend. And I know you had that title once again, but it's Athena's time. I think Athena's going to be that one to get rid of all.
I'm still going with Jade.
I want to go with Jade, but I think it's time for her to
follow your heart, man.
Go with Toni Storm.
Yeah.
And try to go for the world AEW title, women's title. And I can see like, what's her name? Nakira Hogan, the other one.
Red Velvet?
Layla Gray.
Yes, I can see Layla Gray doing something to get her to lose.
If she doesn't win clean, then yeah, Athena, okay. But I
miss Red Velvet.
Me too. But Jade Cargill, God, I can't see her just losing. So I can't go that. I can't go that route. I can't go for that. No, can't do.
I'm sorry, Jade. I know I might be betraying you a little bit, but at least the person who I think is going to beat you is Black. And I support everybody who's Black.
Yeah. Chris, who you say?
I said Athena.
You said Athena. So I'm the only one on the J boat. Remember that, Jay? I was the only person on. Yeah, when they didn't believe in you,
look, she could go on to win bigger and better things, man.
Whatever. If she listen, when they didn't believe in you, God did. I'll say that. Yeah. But next person. Hold on, there's a typo here by far. Jack Perry versus Christian Cage.
No typo.
It is a damn typo.
Christian is going to win because Luchasaurus is going to come out and attack Jack Perry.
The real heel turn begins.
Okay, I see that. And I'll say this.
And throw Marcus Stunt out there just because.
Man, they still got his merch on the AEW shop. And I saw that. I was like, what is he still doing here? But
that's still a little bit of a check if he gets
But I'll say this. If Jungle Boy comes out to Jungle Boy music, he's losing. If Jungle Boy
what's come out to?
He's gonna come out to a new music because he's not Jungle Boy anymore. He's the man. He's Jack Perry.
He's the Jungle Man.
Jack whatever. Perry. He's about to wrestle in jeans now. Like he's the man. They're gonna have that little Tarzan outfit. Then get it out of here. Cut your hair, hippie. Like, but yeah, that's how I feel. So, if I was a betting man, I'd bet Christian Cage because I think he's still gonna come out to Jungle Boy music. But if he doesn't, y'all know what that is. Y'all know what it is. He gonna win as Jack Perry. Jack Perry's gonna get his first AEW win. And I mean Jack Perry, Jungle Boy shit don't count. That's past. That's no longer here. But now we got Swerve in Our Glory versus The Acclaim.
I feel like the Gun Club is gonna come out Like, all these matches, I feel like someone's going to come out and do something.
Yeah,
It's like
it got that feel.
It's hard to say who could win or lose. Obviously, Swerve in Our Glory, if it's just like a clean match. But with some bullocks happening, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going with the Acclaim.
I do need the Acclaim to
Scissor me.
I do need the Acclaim to like get a better finisher. Like a tag team finish. Because yeah, it's cool that he does like the elbow drop, but I don't know. It's just something about it that's just so simplistic.
Yeah, it's a elbow drop. That is just a simple move. Like Macho made it amazing. And if it's not Macho, it does come off as a little
Granted, I growing up loved doing the elbow drop as a finisher. Like when I would play the games, my finisher just
yeah.
If I do ever get the WWE games from a PlayStation, I'll probably make that my finisher again.
All right. But yeah, I'd say Acclaim. You say Swerve. Would you say, Chris?
Unless
I'd say Swerve. Because
they've always had this little underlining thing of Swerve turning on.
Yeah. I can possibly see that happening. I'm still going with Acclaim.
AEW Hit Row.
You're right.
Swerve. The Acclaim.
Yeah.
But the swerving, I can't think of it.
No. All right. So now we got Lionheart.
The American Dragon over the blood-sucking leech.
This guy.
Sucking all of the juices from the younger talent.
Yeah. It seemed like everybody that lead them just seemed to disappear. So who's the leech? Okay, but that's neither here nor there.
I think their star power. So then when they go away, they don't have any star power to like come back and do anything.
Yeah, nah. Everybody that gets into his camp shines. Look at Cool Hand. Look at Daniel Garcia.
Look at Daddy.
Look at Sammy.
His nipples are so hard.
I mean, even Sammy was getting shine until he left him. Like, come on now.
And now he's back and he's getting mushed in the face.
Man, that's called star power. If niggas don't hate you, then you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I don't want to be hated. I want people to fear how much they love me.
Yeah, see, nah, if everybody loves you, then you not.
I want them to fear how much they love me. They love me so much.
Okay, you can have that. Yeah. But you gotta have some people that hate you to recognize that love. That's what I'm saying. If every day is a sunny day, you never appreciate it like that. You need the rain.
Sunny days. Oh, the sun is out. Oh, gross.
Okay. If every day was a rainy day, you not gonna appreciate that shit. You gotta have the other. But then we get to the main event. Jon Moxley versus Cry to Mama Punk. Quitting Punk. I need help on motivation, Punk. I'm in Chicago and I still feel like a loser, Punk. I'm sorry. I'm going on my little tangent.
No, keep going. I'm just thinking in my head now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Hangman doesn't like me, Punk. I tried to teach him, but he don't listen. Man, Punk. Man, I don't like Colt Cabana anymore. Please put him on Ring of Honor. Matter of fact, don't sign him. I'm gonna put him in Ring of Honor. Oh, man, Punk.
I'm just saying, I think Punk will win and turn heel, even though it won't matter in Chicago. Even though he was getting a little bit of booze on Wednesday. A little bit. But yeah, I see Punk winning. Moxley's going to bleed within the first 3 minutes. Oh, he got 2. I mean,
He gonna come out bloody. That's how much I believe in his
exactly.
bleeding. He's gonna come out. He gonna look like Eddie Kingston.
He'll just be bloody. Like, yo, how did you bleed? Just walking the crowd.
He gonna walk out like Eddie Kingston with the gasoline tank. And why are you doing that? I couldn't let him beat me. Like he was gonna win. I couldn't let him win. Yeah, no, I see that happen. But you said Punk. Chris, who do you say?
I'm gonna say Mox.
This one is a tough one for me.
This is a hard one.
Not because I find a hard decision to make. From everything that we've stated with this match, with this pay-per-view, with everything that has been stated and like behind the scenes of what Mox said suggesting to CM Punk to lose on Friday and all of that, I say that it's Punk, and it's hard for me to want Punk to win, but
it makes
Mox saying that, hey, listen, we're gonna have this match, but hey, lose in 4 minutes because of an injury and then when you get your title shot again, the win will be more sweet because you weren't like champion. I became undisputed champion and you won outright in this type of thing. And you got a story with MJF, and MJF is the Joker. You need to be the one to finish that story because MJF is going to be champion soon. So I say that it's Punk, reluctantly, begrudgingly, ironically.
Same day Punk relinquished the title, and MJF left. Right after his promo, CM Punk came out, and though he was hobbling, got MJF to leave, and that's still keeping the story going.
Yeah. So I see that happening. So that is really
all out.
That is all out. And they went all out for all out.
Facts.
All right.
Let's go to Clash at the Castle.
Hold on a second. We actually gonna come right back. Because we want to got more time. All right, hold on 1 second.
All right. I'm gonna put this Worlds Collide 2022. Oh. It gets 2 more title matches. Oh yeah. Chris, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, so we are going to be talking about Worlds Collide real quick, and then we will talk about
Clash at the Castle.
So we have the NXT Championship unification match between Braun Breaker and Tyler Bates. Who do you think is going to come out the winner?
I'd say Tyler Bates. Because I think they're trying to move Braun up to the main roster somehow.
Yeah, I feel like if Braun Breaker does lose, that's a good indication that he's going to be moving up to the main roster, which he's definitely showcased that he's can handle himself on the main roster. And with them really trying to do like more developmental, he's more on the line of being able to come up. How do you feel about the women's unification match between Mandy Rose, Blair Davenport, and Satomura?
I think they kind of want Toxic Attraction on the main roster again. So I'd probably give it to Blair Davenport.
I would see that, and then like Satomura needs to also be on the main roster.
Right. Yeah, she just bring that experience factor.
Yeah, that's something that she could work well with any of the girls on the roster. So definitely. What about the tag team championship unification between Creed brothers, Brooke Jensen and Josh Briggs, Pretty Deadly and Gallus? I want to say Gallus.
Yeah, I want to say Gallus too. This is, I think they're gonna try to move the, well, maybe not move the Creed brothers, but probably try to get Roderick Strong to the main roster.
Well, I see Roderick Strong costing them titles.
Right.
So there's that. Then like Brooks and Josh Briggs or whatever, they're cool. I just realized that their names are just kind of switched. One starts with the B, one starts with the J. The last name starts with the J. The last name starts with the B. I knew something was funky about that, but or I could see Pretty Deadly is either Pretty Deadly or Gallus.
Yeah, I'll go Gallus though.
Those I feel are well-off established tag teams.
Yeah.
We also have NXT Women's Championship, Kaden Carter, Katana Chance versus Nikki Ash and Doudrop.
Go with Kaden Carter and still Casey.
Huh?
Casey Ventura.
Yeah. They just need to give her name back.
Yeah.
Like we all know her from, I was gonna say The Walking Dead, from Ninja Warriors. Like, bro.
Yeah, cool. I don't want everyone to take with me.
We also have Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet. It's going to be a great match, but I definitely think Carmelo Hayes is going to get the victory.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
cannot wait for that match.
Having the talent upgrade and somebody even posted like, yo, what if Ricochet shows up to battle Carmelo Hayes? And that was before NXT had started. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I could not find who tweeted that. I'm like,
I know you out there.
So many
I think I had to get on my boy Ricochet like that. When he got the mic on Tuesday, it is like, don't hurt yourself now. You got a mic. Triple H said Carmelo Hayes was so good.
But that is NXT Worlds Collide, which again on Sunday, I believe at 4 p.m.
Ooh.
Now
let's go to another match. Ooh, I can't wait.
Castle. We have Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day. I say Judgment Day.
Yeah, with Dominic Turner.
Yep. And making out with Rhea Ripley. If he doesn't make out with Rhea Ripley, like Dominic, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Did Eddie teach you nothing?
Oh, she slapped him. Like, I'm the man in this relationship.
Put her on her back, carry him out.
Like, come on, Dominic. Dude. He's just looking back, waving at his dad. Even though
yeah, Judgment Day.
We have Gunther versus Sheamus for the IC title. This one is hard, but I want to say they're going to keep it on Gunther.
Yeah, same.
Like,
man, that match gonna be. That match gonna hurt at the end for everybody.
But I do think part of the Brawling Brutes and Ludwig are going to get involved because that's just a WWE thing.
Yeah.
What do you think between Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins?
Man, it's a tough one. Because Seth, he's been on a losing streak. He lost 3 straight to Cody. I would think he would need the win.
I
just lost the Roman.
They would give him the win. I'm gonna say Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he needed
that, and then he's just. He can also go for the heavyweight title. I can see him going over it before Seth Rollins or before Riddle.
Yeah.
So
Riddle just had a shot. So
I'm definitely.
I'll go Seth.
We have the 6-woman tag match: Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Bayley, or Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Honestly, I have Bayley and Dakota Kai them winning.
Yeah, just to get Bayley or one of any of them chance at Bianca.
And then, like, with them losing the tag team championships, I was like, yeah,
they're not gonna go back to back losing.
If what I would have done would be to have those two be in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
What's Asuka, Bayley, and Dakota Kai, or Dakota Kai and Io Sky. And then at the pay-per-view, they're like, you know what? We're just going to combine this match. So winner takes all. If Bianca's team wins, then they get to take tips and Bianca.
Raw.
If Bayley and them win, then Bayley gets the heavyweight title and the girls keep the tag team titles. That's how I would have kind of played it. But I mean, it's cool. It makes it less of a headache that they don't have the titles.
Yeah.
So if they lose, it doesn't mean it means much, but it doesn't mean as much.
Yeah. They're not champions losing yet.
We have Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. Somehow I feel like Liv Morgan is going to fucking win.
Yeah, I can feel it, but I feel like Shayna deserves something.
Yeah, I want Shayna to go on a bad bitch beating tour as well.
The
main event is Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, which we already know that the Usos are going to get involved. Which then Sammy's going to get involved. Ooh,
Kevin Owens get involved.
Yeah, what if they do like the whole Mankind thing where everybody's fighting and all of a sudden he comes out, stuns Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Or Austin Theory comes out.
Yeah.
Like Austin Theory is that one guy who I'm like, yo, he can take the loss. Even with he can take the loss. And he'll be fine.
Yeah. And they stick with this whole carrying cross thing. Like he can come out and cross Drew.
Yeah. There's like so many different angles. Oh, that's what it would be. First the Usos come out. Then Sammy comes out. Kevin Owens comes out, clears the ring. All of a sudden, here's Karrion Kross. Boom.
Hourglass.
Because I mean, they are supposed to be feuding afterwards anyway. So
yeah, just set it up.
Is there anything else? Oh, did you hear who might be returning on Monday?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Which it is what it is.
Yeah.
He's definitely a WWE guy.
Yeah, for sure. I seen this picture of there's like Seth just standing in like an empty arena. It's like the caption was EC3 after Karrion Kross and Braun Strowman getting called back to WWE.
Yeah, I can see that. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
No. Just gotta get ready for these next 2 days.
All right. Well, we're just gonna here. So I know Audie's not here right now, but if no one has told you within the last few days, few hours, few minutes, few months, few years that you are not loved, then they are fucking lying. Somewhere out there in this world, there's someone who loves you, who needs you, who wants you in their life, and it is our goal. Well, not our goal, but your goal to just find that person, hold that person, love that person, keep that person, and do whatever you can to make sure that person knows that that love is reciprocated.
That's right.
I don't love you. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I like you. I love you. I don't like using that LOVE love. That's a disease. I ain't with it. But
we're catching that over here.
We are the 3 nice men talking wrestling. We want to thank everybody who has listened to us this last year. We've really been trying to put this together because we love wrestling. and you've listened to us because you love wrestling as well. Thank you for all your support, and trust me, we have some stuff planned. We're trying to work to get this podcast, this whatever we want this to be, to really make it. Like, there's something here, and yeah, just be on the lookout. Don't forget, you guys can like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit us up on our social media pages. We love talking to people. And until next time, deuces, everybody. I got to go take it.
All right, I didn't even know all that. Later, everybody.